Hey y'all, it's Hannah and I'm back with another campground review. Today we're at Sunshine Holiday Daytona in Ormond Beach, Florida. Just a little north of Daytona Beach, but still so close and so convenient to get into town. Let me show you around. So when you come in the entrance here to Sunshine Holiday Daytona, you'll see on your right side is this beautiful big pond, small lake, whatever you want to call it. But it is so pretty. It's very calm this evening. It's actually been raining today, so the wind's kind of laid down and it's just so pretty. They say there's fish in here. My son tried, I think it was yesterday. He didn't catch anything, but it was also really windy, so right now it's like really still, so it'd probably be a good time to fish. But it's just a really pretty area. You just come, hang out. You could like have a picnic or something here. Good place for the dogs to run around, the kids to run around. It's just a beautiful place. So this is the road coming into the park, and on your left you'll see the tennis/pickleball courts. It's all just one single court, but you could play either one. They're building a volleyball court over there behind it. They had an old one in another part of the park, but it looks like they let it go, so they're making a new one. And then on the right is trailer storage in case you can't fit it in your site. We were able to fit ours in our site, so we didn't use this, but they do have it if you need it. And then they have mini golf over here just right by the tennis courts. It's also really nice. Actually, it looks like it's been redone recently. So my crew really liked it. They played here last night for a while, so just a really good little course. You can kind of see the quality of the turf and stuff. It's really nice. So this is fun for the kiddos. And then right across the street you got a playground, so that makes it great. You know, everybody can kind of do the same thing and still be right together. So here's a look at that playground. They have several swings over here, and then they have a picnic table and a newer little play area. It's small, but it's still really cute and really nice because it is new. And then right behind it you have a small fenced in area for the dogs. And the dumpsters are also over here. They're by the trailer storage, so all just right here together. This is that road that you come in on, and it comes right up here in front of the office. So there's this little roundabout in your RV. You'll pull to the right over here, and they have RV parking by this blue umbrella, and this is the office. You'll walk in this front door right here. Bathrooms are on this side. But just walk in there and get checked in, and they'll take care of you. The staff here has been really good. I've really liked it. Very kind, very friendly. So great plus there. So this is the back of the office, and this is where the pool is located. The laundry room and the bathhouse is also back here. This place is so nice. This is probably one of the best pools that I've seen. Really nice furniture, umbrellas, chairs, all of it's just great. It goes from 3 foot 6 inches all the way to 10 foot, I believe. So just a huge pool. Like, you can see how big it is. Pretty sure it's salt water. We swam in it last night and it really felt like salt water. So just a great pool. We really love it. The laundry room is also back here behind the office. It's a really nice place. Speed Queens. Y'all know I'm a fan of the Speed Queen. But just really a very nice facility. It does take card, no quarters, so card or app. Just so you're aware of that. But great laundry room. The bathhouse on this side is also over here. We're gonna take a peek in here, and this bathroom, I'm just gonna tell y'all, is so nice. Look at this. It is so clean and so nice. Handicap shower. It's always a big plus. Just super nice facilities. Tons of stalls, lots of sinks, more showers in the back. Just absolute lovely bathroom. Really like this. There's also another bathroom in the other area of the park, and it is also remodeled. So huge plus here on the bathroom situation. I'll give that a big thumbs up because you just don't see bathrooms like this every day. So here's a look at our personal site. I will say the sites here are a bit tight, a little tighter than what we're used to, but still manageable. They're not horrible or nothing, but a little tighter than normal, but you still have enough room for your awning and, you know, your vehicles and things like that. So definitely okay, just a little bit more narrow than most. We were supposed to be on a different site actually that did not have sewer, and when we got here we just really had favor and they were very kind to us, and we were able to switch over here to this spot. It's not as long, but it does have sewer, and we are able to fit in it, so it worked out. But just kind of letting you see how much room you have. I'll take you over here to the hookups, and you can kind of see right here how tight this is. But again, everything's okay. At least you have room on your living side. So your hookups are really convenient and easy. Everything's just right here together. Electric, water, sewer, and then they do have cable and stuff. We haven't used that, but they do have it, and we were able to still fit our trailer and our van in behind the site as well. So that worked out. The roads are a little narrow, but not too bad. So overall, it worked out. It was okay. So another cute little thing is there's this trail that runs behind this pond here I was showing y'all, and it goes over here, ends up over here by the Love's gas station. There's some restaurants over here. There's a few other things. There's a really good barbecue place. We ate at it yesterday, but just some good restaurants. There's a Harley Davidson shop over here for people that maybe like motorcycles. Just a cool little trail to get from the campground to all of this stuff without actually having to get out on the road. So really neat. And again, that's right behind the pond. So this is the end of that trail, and as you can see, I am coming out right here by Love's. So just really a great thing to be so close and convenient to stuff. So this is just kind of a view of the park. I will say the nicest sites are near the office. You can see they have concrete pad sites near the office. And these are the only concrete pad ones they have. So if you want like really nice, really level, just more of a premium site, ask to be near the office here. Because they're just, you can see, they're just a lot nicer and a lot better. So there are two sections to this park. Section one is over by the main office where you can check in and everything. And if you're going to stay here, that's where I would recommend staying. There is another section, and it's just kind of like to the left of the office. There's a road that goes over into a whole other area of the park. I personally would not want to stay over there, and I will tell you why. I went over there yesterday and walked every single road, looked at every site, and it is very old and junky. So like it was just kind of sketchy. Like it looks like a whole other area. So I don't know if maybe that was the original park and then they added all of this. But if you stay here, I would highly recommend asking to be in the section where the office is. And I'll kind of show you what I'm talking about in the old section. So this building right over here is the main office, and then there's this road to the left that goes into a whole other area of the park. So this is what I was talking about a minute ago, and let's go check that out. So this is that older section of the park that I was just telling you guys about, and as you can see, there are a lot of trailers, older modular homes. Just really, honestly, a rundown area. And I hate to put it that way. Like, these are not as bad as the ones on the other side, and I'll kind of show y'all that. But like, you can just kind of tell it's grown up. Like, it's just older and things are kind of not the greatest. There are not a whole lot of RVs over here, so I will say you have a better chance of getting in the other side, but there are some, so just keep that in mind. So this kind of speaks to the RVs in this older section. Like, they put this fifth wheel in here and they have no room between two trailers. I will say they have mowed since yesterday, so that does look a little better just because the grass isn't so high. But like, you have like hardly no room. Like, so I don't know. I just would not recommend being back here because everything's just scrunched together. This building right here is the clubhouse. Kind of unfortunate. They do keep it locked unless they're having events. So if you enjoy playing pool or darts or anything like that, you can't do it unless you go get the key and they allow you to come over here. So that is unfortunate. But they do have a clubhouse and they do things here ever so often. And then there's also a bathhouse and a laundry room in here, and I will show you that. The clubhouse was actually open. Somebody was in here, so I'm going to show y'all what it looks like. They just have a big meeting hall here. And it looks like they do have a bingo board for when they do bingo. And then here is like the game room. They have poker and pool. Looks like they have puzzles, a little library, things like that. This is the bathroom on the other side. Again, newly remodeled, so huge plus. Looks a little different than the other one, but still really, really nice. Lots of stalls. There's the handicap area. Lots of sinks. They only have 3 showers on the side. The other one has 5. They do not have a handicap shower on this side, so you would have to go to the new by the office if you needed the handicap shower. But still, great facilities, very clean. They clean these every day. So yeah, so I love the bathrooms here. Give them a big, great review on that. Here is the laundry room on the older side of the park. Looks basically the same as the other one, not as many washer and dryers, but they are speed queens and they do take apps and cards just like the other side. Still a nice facility. This RV park does have RV storage. It's huge, actually. There's a lot of room over here. You can see one camper over there, but this whole road here goes back here. And it's a big old field, like way back in there. You can see a bunch of the campers, but this field goes all the way back to the tree line and then all the way around. And you can see there's even more over here. There's another big field. So lots of RV storage. I'm not really sure what they charge for that, but if you need a place to store your RV, that is available here. This campground does have a couple of these little cabins that you see here. There are a lot of the modular homes, but these are the only 2 cabins I found here. I'm not sure if they rent them. Honestly, just really have no clue what they do with them. But they're very, very cute. So if you're looking for a cabin rental, it might be something you might want to call and ask about. They are very nice. There's, again, a lot of the older modular homes here that are not very nice looking, but these 2 are really, really cute. Looks like somebody's staying in the number 2, but the number 1 has been open the whole time we've been here. So if they rent them out, it might be a neat little thing for a single person or a couple because they're pretty small, but could be something to check out. This campground does have a propane filling station, so that's not something you see at every park, but it does have one, so that is a plus here. This is the road that goes over into the older section of the park where the modular homes are mostly at. There are some RV sites over here, but mostly homes. But I do think this area is really cute because there's these little canals on both sides. And it's just I don't know, it's just a pretty little area. It's kind of swampy, but but it's cute. And then like on this side of the road, there's like a little deck. You can see they've built out that overlooks the water. So it's just a really pretty place. You could fish. I don't know, I just like the scenery. So I thought that was a cute little thing. This campground does have 2 dumping stations. If you happen to get a site that does not have sewer, there are 2 places to dump here, and it's in the older section of the park. They do pump twice a week, which I believe is on Friday and Monday, or Friday and Tuesday. I can't remember, but they do have this available for you if needed. I kind of ran out of daylight the other night, but I was talking about how some of these places are just overgrown and really old. That's an example of one. So example number 2, you've got some homes that are pretty nice looking. These 2, they look really, really good. And then you come up here and it's like, okay, what's happened? I don't know. This area of the park is just really, you can tell it's just seen its better days. So again, if you're here, like, I would suggest trying to stay in the newer section. Here's a quick view of an empty site. This is a pull-through. Most of them here are pull-throughs. But as you can see, real level. This one has a patio. They all have a picnic table. And again, all your hookups are just literally right here together. So really convenient and just easy to get into. So that kind of gives you a site, an example of what a site looks like with no one in it. This one is on the side where the office is. So that's kind of what I was saying. Like these sites are all just really good and level, and I feel like they're wider. So like you can kind of see how wide that one is. So just better sites over here, and they're all pretty nice. So I'm going to wrap up my campground review now. So again, this is Sunshine Holiday, Daytona Beach. It's an Encore resort, part of Thousand Trails. I'm going to give this park like a 7 out of 10. I would come back, absolutely. Lots of good things about this park. The pool is wonderful. The amenities are really good. Everything, a lot of that's been updated, so I feel like that's huge. The bathrooms are wonderful. Like, to me, the bathrooms are one of the best parts. That and the pool, they're both awesome. And I mean, the newer part is a lot nicer. So like that would, again, like I know I've said that a couple times, but if you're coming here, I would really call ahead and be like, I want to stay on the side near the office. Personally, me, if I ever got put on the other side, I wouldn't want to stay here. I just feel like it's more sketchy and just run down, and it's not as well taken care of. That's just my opinion. But as long as you get on the side where the office is, the main entrance side, you should be fine. I've not really seen any sites that are there that are just terrible or anything. So good deal on that. And like I said, the only really negatives I have about this park is the older side, just because it is more run down. And again, I don't feel like they have took care of it as well. And the other thing that I can kind of think of is the water here is a little funky from their spigot. I've noticed it's like discolored. We do have a filter, but it's still kind of discolored. So I've not been drinking the water. I don't know. Some people may not mind that. And if you have like a triple, filter or something more in depth than what I have, it may be fine for you. But I don't really like to drink campground water anyway. That's just me. But I have noticed it's kind of funky here. The area is really, really good. There's like the whole city of Daytona Beach is like 10 to 20 miles. Like the whole entire city is. You can be on one side of it in 10, and to go all the way across is probably 20. Daytona Beach, the beach itself is about 13 miles. There's a lot to do here. We actually went to St. Augustine today. It's within an hour. Just plenty of things around to do. So That is another great point of this park. It's if you need to be in the more northern part of Florida near the Atlantic Ocean, it's definitely a good one to try to stay at. There's another one close to here called Bulow, which is part of Thousand Trails as well. I've not been to it yet, but it's just right up the road. So I know the area would be good, but I would have to report back about the park because I don't want to, give a review I don't know anything about. But Sunshine Holiday, that's here in Daytona Beach. I would come back and definitely think, if you're in the area, give it a try for sure. Again, pools and bathrooms and like the mini golf and playground and everything was really, really nice. So like amenities are great. Sites are a little tight, but overall not bad. And yeah, we've had a good experience and we've enjoyed our stay. We're going to be here a couple more days before we head out, and we just look forward to being here. So thanks for watching, and if you've been watching my videos, I just want to say I appreciate it. Be sure to like, subscribe, follow wherever channels you're watching this on, whether it be social media or YouTube or whatever. Just make sure you give me a like and give me a follow or a subscribe, and just keep coming back for more. I appreciate it. Thank you guys. God bless. Bye.